guys, welcome back to the askforSpeed channel. I'm Jason Speed here at the AutoNation USA in Wesley Chapel, bringing you another episode of Speed's pre-owned reviews. Today we are looking at the 2023 Ford F-150 with the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6. It's the sweet spot in the F-150 lineup that gives you plenty of power, great for towing, and solid fuel efficiency. So let's see if this is the right truck for you. Okay, so let's get right into it. 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost with Ford is something they do really, really well, putting a lot of power and torque into the motor. You're gonna get 325 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. Pair that with the 10-speed automatic transmission, plenty of gears to shift through. 10-speed automatic transmission that you can manually shift through via the column shifter is gonna give you up to 10,000 pounds towing when you're properly equipped, if you have all the right equipment with Ford. But it's also going to give you between 20 and 26 miles per gallon, depending on if you have the two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. So plenty of power, plenty of fuel efficiency. It's like the perfect balance for anyone. So let's see what else it has to offer. All right, let's take a look at the exterior. Ford always does a really good job designing their trucks, and one signature thing that they always have in the driver and the doors is that the opening of that where the mirror is, there's like that swoop down, so you have more visual for the mirror and better visibility around the truck as you're looking in the mirror. Signature Ford grille, of course. This is the XLT trim. So it's kind of the middle of the road for what Ford has. Running boards is a great feature for the truck, and these are 18-inch alloy wheels. They're not plated. They're not like a cap on there. They're actually alloy, which is really nice. Crew cab. There are two different bed sizes. There's a 5.5, and then I believe the 6.5, or right around there. This obviously is the 5.5, a shorter bed. Looks really good with the Ford impression, the F-150 in the bed of the truck. Tailgate isn't dampered, so you do have to drop it. It's not very heavy. However, it does have the signature Ford workstation. What I mean by that is on both sides of the tailgate, you have these little things that open up so you can clamp your clamps down as you're working on the tailgate. Pretty good amount of tie downs. It looks like there's 4 tie downs with the option of adding rails. Spray and bed liner, of course, is really nice. It should be a standard thing for trucks, but it's not yet, and hopefully one day it will be. Backup camera that looks down at your bumper, so this one does have the hitch, as you can see right there, with the towing. So you have the 7-pin and the 4-pin. It opens up like that, so you can hook up a trailer right away to it. Backup sensors that are on there. Nice big tail lights. Nice big tail lights. Again, the crew cab and even the XLT, being one of the entry-level models, you still have the number pad on the door, so you don't have to worry about locking your key in there. You can always type in that code. Okay, so this is the point of view of me sitting in the driver's seat. There's plenty of space, even with the middle console. Feels like a comfortable car to drive. And the steering wheel does go up or down as well. So if you have much bigger legs, you need that extra space, you can tilt the steering wheel up and move it to where you're comfortable at. On the door panel, you do have your door locks, your window, your mirror controls, and all 4 window controls here. It looks like the front 2 are auto down, where you push it one time, they go all the way down. On the mirrors, you do have the blind spot monitoring. So that's really nice feature to have even on the kind of the entry-level trims. Nice big colorful display. Of course, the driver information display gives you all the information that you'd like to see relevant to you as a driver. Cruise control here on the left with volume and voice commands. And it looks like there's even, let me see. Oh, that's a lane keep assist button. Wasn't sure what that feature was. You have all your menu options where you can go up or down through that menu to see the different pages. The menu as far as like what you'd like to have view, or even the next track or radio station here on the right as well, answering phone calls. So that's really cool. You have your nice big display. I believe this is around a 8 or 10 inch display. I can't remember the exact number. But you see up top, you have the button for your camera. This is your parking view, of course. So you have nice clear backup camera that you can see as you're backing up. Down below, you have the radio controls with the volume and the tune. Your climate controls are down below. Dual climate. So if you and whoever is riding in shotgun are like most couples in America, where you're comfortable at 2 different temperatures, now you can do it without having a fight about it. So very easy controls up or down for the fan. So your drive modes down here, you can change the drive mode and you can see the graphic as I turn that dial from normal to snow, whatever sport mode, whatever mode you'd like to drive in. It's really cool to have different drive modes. You do have the button here under the vent that will open up that top glove box. And it's nice to have that door secure for anything that's loose in there. It won't fall out as you take off. And then down below, you have your full glove box. Really nice. You have the 12 volt and the USB with USB-C. Super nice for some of the newer phones that are out there. Little space up top for any additional storage or even dropping your phone up there. Even a sunglass hut, which is really nice. Nice little place to put your sunglasses. You have dome lights, of course. All 4 doors have the handle for getting in and out. Nice for the extra security, comfort for getting in and out. The visors that, of course, that fold down and have the mirrors, and they also open up and extend. So that's really nice. You do have down below more of the charging with plenty of storage. Cup holders, spots here, even space on the side. And then lots of space in the console. It looks like there's even a second console that opens up the reverse way to fold that flat. So you have a little worktop area. That does have the key on it, so it's a locking console as well. So you don't have to worry about hiding your belongings. You can lock them up in there and they're secure. Let's take a look at the back seat. Doors open up at near 90 degrees. Again, you have that step or that handle in here with the step for the ease of getting in and out. Large back of the middle console area with charging ports. You can see how that opens up with the USB and USB-C. Again, another 12 volt there. Cup holders for your rear passengers, even though there is a small cup holder at the door on both sides. And you do have that 60-40 split bench, so you can lift it straight up. You can hear it click when it is secure. And then you have that nice flat loading area for any cargo boxes or anything like you have. So it's nice that you can have that loading area and still have a seating arrangement. Under seat storage that you can have separated from the main cargo area. And if you pull that latch, that's all you gotta do to fold that seat back down. So with that much room, there should be plenty of space for me to get that tripod in there and take this thing for a drive so you can see the point of view as I'm driving around. So the little bit that I know about the 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost is that everyone who has it says that it's a very smooth motor as far as drivability and accelerating and just driving around. It's a much lighter weight than the 5 liter V8. So there's the better balance aspect of it. And anytime you have an overall weight reduction, you have typically better fuel economy as well. So really, really good acceleration. I didn't have to like step on it and didn't feel like it was dogging out. It's got pretty smooth stopping power too. Yeah, that'll get you safely up to highway speeds, no problem at all. Got plenty of power to keep this truck moving and get it up to speed, and even have some fun with it if you're a adrenaline junkie. The 10-speed automatic transmission is something that you can see clearly what gear it's in. I'm in 6th gear right now, but as you accelerate or as you slow down, you can see right on your dash the gear is changing, and that's really cool. I'm gonna go this way. That's really cool, just for, you know, information's sake. Like when I just stepped on it just now, that was really good. When I stepped on it just now, it was up to 6 and it went down to 3 or 4, I think it did. So it's kind of a smart transmission, so it knows what gear it needs to be in based on what you're trying to do with the vehicle. Very, very smooth ride, good acceleration. It's the ride that you would want or expect out of a truck. And you know, as someone who is an advocate for V8s and the power that they put out, it's something that I would definitely be happy and comfortable with the EcoBoost and the V6. If I was in the market for a new truck, which it won't be long before I am, but if I was, this would be one that I would consider. I live pretty close to the dealership, and the occasional trips that my wife and I take with the family, my family being from Polk County, her family being from South Florida, the extra fuel economy would be much more appreciated. And much more than that, the extra space that we would have in the back seat, from my quad cab that I currently have to this being the full-size cab. The kids, you know, they can grow and they can stretch out and they can have plenty of room to, you know, have their bags if they're staying for the weekend or whatever it is, they have plenty of room for. So this would definitely be a truck that I would have some heavy consideration on. It's easy to drive. It doesn't feel like it's dogged down. You know, just kind of coast through everything. But it's really nice. I like it a lot. So that's the end of this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to help this channel grow, it would mean so much to me by liking, commenting, or even subscribing, especially to the channel. This 2023 F-150 is currently available at our Wesley Chapel location. If you'd like to come in and take it for a test drive, please get in contact with me, and we'll see you guys in the next Speed Pre-Owned Reviews.